Yo, what's up? It's the Hungry Millennial, back again with yet another proactive pragmatism. This proactive pragmatism comes from the quote, "Stop setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm." When I look at this quote, the first thing that comes to mind is energy. In one of my other podcasts, I believe it was episode 11, I talked about the fact that energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's transferred. When you make other people the cause of your reality, that causation is a force multiplier. And if you don't learn how to control your energy and how much you're going to distribute and give to other people, it can ultimately destroy you and take you into deeper depths of depression, social anxiety, always feeling like you're nobody or you're less than, or nobody likes you. Because the thing is when you give, people on the receiving end, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of people become parasites. They know where they can get an energy source from. So it's almost like a child. If you're not giving a child positive attention, they're going to go look for negative attention. Because we live in a generation where people put social responsibility on the group instead of the individual. Instead of telling people the hard truths of what they need to work on, and then us consuming it, because it's hard to take criticism, because as people, our egos get in the way. But if we get to a point where we take that on ourselves, we can conserve that energy. But if you're always setting yourself on fire for other people, going out of your way, after a while it becomes an unappreciative trait, because it almost feels like you're dependent on that person giving you validation for all the things that you're doing for them. And there are healthy amounts of helping others, but at the same time, we've got to look out for ourselves, because at the end of the day, we came in the world by ourselves, and ultimately we may leave that way. So I feel like it's our destiny to create our best life with the tools that we have. We're no longer in the age where you remember when, you had that minimum wage job, right? And you get that check. I stole this from a meme on Facebook. And you get that check, it's $250, and that was the world to you. Now you got bills that are $250. So we got to start taking personal responsibility for our own lives and looking out for ourselves. That way we can get to a point where we're self-sufficient, and then if we need to look out for others, boom, we can do that. But don't overextend yourself trying to make other people happy. Another thing that comes to mind when I look at stop setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm is social media. Stop making yourself look like an idiot. And, these are extreme circumstances. Maybe on Instagram, people get the face tattoos. They do all these things, but we're not thinking about the repercussions on the other end. We still live in a fact-based reality. So if you're laying down toxic traits and toxic behaviors, and you're just putting them out there on a consistent basis, people are getting this consistent perception of who you are. Most people won't ask, and they won't analyze, and they won't try to get to know you. So it's best, be yourself, be original, do what you do, but at the same time, understand that you get one life and you get one opportunity. Multiple opportunities may come up, but if you don't capitalize on the opportunity in the moment, it doesn't build a bridge for you to get out of the pit or the struggle, or to capitalize on the positive things and the small wins and major victories in your life. If you keep your head down and keep putting in the work, I promise things will begin to look up and you'll gain that momentum. You're going to have bad days, but at the same time, by keeping that energy and not setting yourself on fire for other people, for other people's causes. And, we live also in a reality these days where people's causes kind of overrule the facts, right? It's easy to see a meme or something about the left or the right or whatever it is you believe in or whatever you support and run with it, instead of going to look at the facts and actually reading the article. I found myself many times like, oh, that's crazy, oh my goodness. And then I have to pause and think about it like, let me look at this article. Is this a well-valued source? And even then, there might be a bunch of human perspective that comes in, because innately humans are chaotic. And it's pretty awesome that we've come together in a society and like we don't like murder each other on a consistent basis, because humans are chaotic. They can be very unpredictable. So we live in a time also where all these ways that we're setting ourselves on fire to keep other people warm. We can set ourselves up for success and then go back and then get back. Sometimes you have to separate yourself from the situation and the location in order to level up. I love my hometown to death, but ultimately going to college and becoming an Army officer was one of the greatest things for me, because I was able to separate myself and gain perspective from the outside world. I spent about almost 2 years in the city of Chicago homeless, and that built a lot of perspective. Because if I wanted to sleep in a warm bed, I had to get out there and grind and put in the work. And there's nothing better to build perspective than hardship. Because from hardship, you can see the playing field from places other people can't, because you're not comfortable. There is no cushion. There's nothing to go back to. And, at the time, I had gained 60 pounds. I'm down, to 180 from 240. And at the time, it was a struggle. I thought I was eating good. I was doing this and that, but it was really building my character and building me up to where I could stand on my own and stop setting myself on fire. It's okay to say no to other people. It's okay to separate yourself and you don't have to be a socialite all the time. You can pull back, and sometimes it's best to pull back and analyze the situation and keep moving forward. So, like this quote says, stop setting yourself on fire to keep other people warm. I appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe. We're now available on Audacity, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and a couple other music platforms. So keep tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Hungry Millennial out.